Story.
Once upon a time. One day.
Wow. Oh, please. I think we
A
are.
guy got stuck to a girl and wouldn't let her go. And you want to know the guy's name?
Oh, please.
You know.
I
Okay.
think I know.
That's cool.
So-
So, guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Debbie, and
And I'm a Jack.
yes. So it's been a while.
Actually.
we went on a break. It wasn't really a break, should we say?
Yeah, I think a lot of things have been, going on.
Lots of things have been going on with us, and I think we'll let you know like after a while. But we actually shot this video and we had to delete it because it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, we weren't sure that it was kind of content, not like the quality exactly that we should put there for you guys to see.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this session.
So like the last time, I think we talked about how we met, and all the stories surrounding how we met. This video is just going to I think just continue.
Yeah. So after our first date, we continued to see each other for a long time.
Yeah, like of course now, after our first date, it was
because
something.
he enjoyed my company so much.
Well,
he always wanted to have me around.
Yeah, of course, I knew that I'm with a very smart lady, so okay, she's worth keeping, So I had to just do everything I needed to do to prove that even me too, I'm a spec.
Of course, he's fine. He dresses well, and he's so smart. He always has the right answer to every question.
What do y'all think?
So what was like the most memorable time for you?
Our relationship period was really like we both work and very busy set of person, a lawyer, and like an humanitarian working in international organization. Like it is.
I was always traveling to the field.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I was working in 4 states, so I'm either in Kano, Kaduna, Lagos, or somewhere else.
Yeah, so Debbie was not always around, and so for me, I just tell her, please take a nice picture. So because of the kind of proud boyfriend that I am, I always just post my girlfriend's new location on WhatsApp. And just show the world more, as in
that's baby. Really so sweet.
I don't know. I was just, I was just like, being, myself.
My boyfriend was like my biggest cheerleader. He was treating me like a superstar.
Yeah, but of course, yeah, like for a lady of our age, to have to do. That's the thing. Like you never feel like you always feel you are old, but like for someone like me, I feel like she really invested a lot in herself to to be where she was at that time. So for me, I was really proud. So I was just showing off, and
yeah, they call it
PDA.
PDA.
Public display of affection.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sort of. So everything was going fine, even though Debbie was a very difficult person to date,
Jeez.
She always keep her space, to herself, She, it took a long time for her to, realize that there is somebody involved right now. Like you don't just think about yourself, it's a relationship,
Really?
Somebody is there right now. I confided in one of our friends that what's up, Debbie? I'm sure she'll be wondering like how is Debbie coping with this guy?
I mean, many people swore I never had a boyfriend. I remember my friend Stephanie Smart, that was the MC of our Friends Hangouts online. Stephanie was like, Debbie, you are lying. You cannot be getting married. Like, she was so serious.
Of course, yeah.
But I mean, I had this very amazing guy, and
I just feel like see all those girls that do serious and serious and serious, like when they meet the guy that has a vibe, the
hmm,
kind of vibe that I think I have, like it's kind of sociable, kind of like, I think their life is like straightforward, this thing has to be done, and for someone like me, it will be done, but like we have to play around while making it, while ensuring that those things are done, those spice things up. Like life is not difficult, my brother and sisters.
you know, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I really got stuck with you,
Yeah,
because I felt like you have this kind of
because
joy and flexibility, and I definitely know that I will never get involved with my kind of person, because the marriage or the relationship will be so boring.
like two serious people.
Yeah, like what are you going to be talking about? Work from morning till
But
night.
of course, I'm a
And
serious person, but I just like
yeah, you
let there be
are, but you
spice in
have this kind
between,
of
like
vibe.
you know.
And he calls himself Jiggy Lawyer. I'm like, okay.
So if you're a guy out there, and you have your social life, there's a lady there that you think, she's high up there, try my guy,
Be yourself.
be
Something
yourself.
that's it.
Be
Yeah,
yourself.
be
I know
yourself.
a lot of time I have to tell my wife, Debbie, I am not Debbie. And I cannot be them. Like I'm magic, just
Yeah.
understand that, you know, this is me. I'm different from you.
Hmm.
There are ways you want things to be done, but like this is me. Just accept our differences. Just accept it. And I think if people understand that, things will get, smooth for them.
Yeah, that's so true.
So everything was going fine until when we had our first breakup. Yeah, yeah, of course.
I've even forgotten
I don't
about
I
the
don't know,
story.
like
We
breakups
had
helps
couple
relationship.
of
Oh, I think so.
breakups. Yeah, we had couple of
I
breakups
think just two.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we had some tiny fights in between.
Those were not breakups. Of course, people quarrel. Like, but the kind of quarrel that say, I don't want to see you ever again in my life.
Yeah, no, we got to that point where it was like, man, guy, just stay on your own. Leave me alone. Don't even call me. I mean, if you must talk to me, send me an email.
Jesus.
And I
I
remember
remember I
my
told you.
boyfriend sent me this poem, like it was so long. I still have it in my mail, but I'm not going to show anybody. It's there. I'll show it to our kids when we have it. Like you need to see that message. It was so long, and you will know that he wrote it from his heart. And you know one thing, because he's a lawyer, he understands the implication of making like written commitments. So when I want to get him to like commit to do something, I'm like, text me. I don't want to talk about it. Text me or send me an email, because when he does
Oh my
that, then I
goodness.
know that yeah, he's going to be serious.
Man, I just remembered like how I felt when I was typing that email.
How
Really,
long
I
did it take you
felt
to
really
write it?
bad,
It was such a long
really,
email, like trying to say you're
really
sorry to your
emotional,
girlfriend.
really emotional for me. Like I never imagined, you know. But thank God we are here.
Yeah.
And of course, I had to take a lot of serious step, just to ensure that um I portrayed the new person that I was
Hallelujah.
that I was trying to communicate. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, every relationship has their ups and downs, and I really appreciate your honesty and how you are able to like admit. I think I am bad at that, but this relationship has actually taught me how to say I'm sorry, even when I am not able to figure out holistically what I actually did wrong, because that's the normal me. I need to know like what did I do wrong first. But in my relationship right now, I mean MJ will be like, you should say sorry at least. Don't try to justify yourself, and I mean that's a big part of me that has changed. even in my relationship with other people, I just, sorry, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I also
yeah.
think the best way to break yourself is to be remorseful and then just say sorry. A lot of people find that, very, very difficult.
Yeah, and people talk about the word vulnerability in relationships, and I think I evolved into a state of being vulnerable, like to not being afraid when I go wrong or when I do something wrong, not being afraid to say things the way they are or how I feel about it. And that's a problem with maybe women or men with the same kind of temperament as me. It's not pride, but many times when you are too calculative, you just have to think about this before you can say, okay, this is exactly what it is, and I'm apologizing for this singular reason, not because of this.
Yeah.
I was that bad. I don't know if it's bad, but I was like that. Yeah, but
So there's a way my wife used to apologize. That I told her, man, I don't. If you really want to apologize, you have to apologize properly. It's like, um,
I'm sorry for doing this.
she'll say, I'm sorry if I wronged you. When you say that, that means you are not even sure.
Will
You are
I
not. You are not. You didn't act. You are not. You are not. You are not. You didn't accept whether I wronged me or not. Like she feel like I used to apply lawyer sense to everything. That is English.
Yeah, but like that was it.
If
I
it's a
think it's an
condition.
important thing to say. My husband is a lawyer. He's so smart.
No, no, no. Like
So
it's not about that. Like if it's a conditional, like so, like you are putting yourself, at a position where you are either sorry or not sorry. So when you put if in the, I'm like, no,
I think I was evolving.
just say I'm sorry. I can identify that you're upset, probably from my action. From my action, and I apologize for that. Just go straight. There's no condition, no if I make you angry, if I get you angry. That if is no sorry. So what if you but of course this is just both of us here. It's just the two of us. So you are actually the one that got me angry, nobody else. So why are you ifing? Why are you putting if there? Yeah, so
Anyways,
I think we are like our relationship is like an adventure. It was really cool.
yeah, it was really cool, and I believe we both went through different learning curves, and
Yeah.
I just love the fact that the relationship has impacted our personal lives.
While we were meeting, while we were, seeing each other, like questions just pop around. Um, what are your plans? What are the future plans? I think those things are important so that both of you can, assess whether both of you are on the same page or not. So, for someone like me, I felt like okay, my life, I needed to put things together, before I become 30. And
That big
those
30.
things
30 was a
a lot.
big deal for my boyfriend.
Yeah, it was like a big deal for me. Like I needed to get my stuff, my sheets. I needed to get all of them, right, before I get to 30. Well, whenever I tell my wife, like at least before I get married, I need to get a car because I don't want to get married and then, not able to, I've always just wanted to drive my wife or my girlfriend in my car and just cruise around town.
I miss
Just
those
this. I
days in
was like,
Abuja.
and then my wife would just tell me, "Don't worry, you will get it before the end of this year." This woman taught me faith. So don't worry. My wife I was like, this woman will want to surprise me with a car. She can be safe. This girl, just while she's working the police, I'm like, okay. And then when the thing came, man, oh my, when the car came, actually, I think we were quarreling. We were still at the point of recovering from our quarrel and all those things.
Yeah.
I think that was like the second
Yeah, that
issue
was
we had.
we had a very big breakup.
Yeah.
And we're trying to see how best we can come back.
Yes, like
together.
so at that period I was on suspension. That was when the car came, and I wanted to just tell her, like, of course, she was, no matter what we are going through right now, like the faith that this lady put into this thing, she's always supported me, she's always encouraged me, and the stuff what we've been waiting for is here right now. So I was holding it actually, and at some point I just felt, okay, let me tell her, maybe the thing will quicken the lifting of the suspension. So that, because I think I told her that I actually have something that I wanted to tell her, but I was holding it. I don't know, maybe I was looking for the right time, but then I felt that point was the right time, to just put it down there. And she just told me, congratulations. In my mind, I said, the thing did not even work.
Exactly.
But like I would say my relationship has been really good. It has improved me. Most importantly, career professionally, it has really improved me because of the kind of lady that Debbie has been. You know, she's just so passionate about career. So like, you cannot be with that kind of person and you remain down. You will always want to just push as well. You know, recently I tweeted about reading my wife's CV all over again. Like, I just look at that CV.
But you have an amazing work experience.
Oh my gosh. I'd say no more. I felt like his coconut is in my wrist.
Oh, serious. Now you guys see the kind of husband I have. He's always like this. And
Yeah.
I think that impacts a lot on my output, even while we were dating. I mean, because my husband has the spirit of excellence. I always say this. So whatever I do, I try to imagine, okay, if MJ hears about this or sees this, how is he going to feel? Is this good enough? Is this something he can really appreciate? Because he likes good stuffs, you know.
I made sure that I always pick my girlfriend up from work every time. It doesn't matter. Well, like, I always try to pick her up. I always try to drop her off at work. So those were like the things that I just like. This lady was there when I didn't have this car, but when this car, she has to. Sometimes you tell me, go, don't worry, go waiting for my. So, and I had no doubt that Debbie was my wife. Like, I knew that a long time ago. So, well, of course, I was just waiting for the right time, because a career lady, I have to just be calm and let it be something that she really wanted, and when she wanted it. Basically, because some things can just disrupt, and it might be a turn off. Yeah, because I know, and I always communicated my priorities. So there were specific things I felt like I needed to achieve, But I mean, the marriage came with so many other blessings, and I'm just grateful that we were able to go through our stormy days, and we were able to make this decision together. I mean, getting married to you is one of the best decisions I've made. Yeah. So on the next video, we're going to be talking about how the discussion about marriage came, and also our early marriage days. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because this video is just to talk about how the relationship was, all the experiences we had. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. So look forward to the next video.